Okay, so we're back on 2K25 MyRise Mutiny. So last time CM Punk betrayed us all, revealed to be the leader of Mutiny. So now what we're doing is trying to recruit people for Team WWE here. So I decided to start on Raw as the male character, which is Red Boots for me. Yeah, it really seems like this year that there's no generic nicknames for your guys, which is kind of disappointing because, you know, it's fun to associate, like, you know, like Cap was last year for the women's and, you know, like Buzz for that one game and all that stuff. But it doesn't seem like there is anything like that so far. Okay, so we're definitely, there's no point of playing live events anymore. Okay, so we got Seth Rollins. Troy would be the live event if we want to do it. Drew McIntyre, whose shirt is clipping through his jacket. Wow, they just don't care, do they? Or Jey Uso. Now, it looks like it has the branching path icon next to these, so I guess I'm between Drew and Seth. I kind of want to do Seth, though, to see if he says anything about CM Punk and, like, trash talks him like he does in real life, so I'm going to pick Seth.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
Welcome aboard, I'll let you know. So, I'm assuming I can talk to the other two to hear what they have to say, but I'm going to pick Seth for sure, so let's see.
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
Alright, yeah, Seth's still there, so let's talk to the other two and see what they have to say. I mean, Drew will definitely go off on Punk, right?
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA
Jesus!
fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
I kind of want to pick Drew now. Let's roll and troll Punk. That is savage, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe they put that in the game.
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
I can't believe they would ship the game by having Drew's jacket clipped through like that. I get it, it's like a casual attire, but still, that's crazy that they just said that's okay and left it. I mean, who am I to talk? I created my guy and I have clipping through my headband, but still, it's kind of crazy to me.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just trying to stay under the radar, observe for a bit, and figure out my next move. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. The balance of power could definitely shift in our favor if we had a few more heavyweights on our side.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him, but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
Then it's on us to figure out how to hit them where it hurts. Time to play the game smarter, not harder.
Yeet. Look, Goose, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
I want you and your bro. I'll let you know, man.
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
Was he laughing at the end of his dialogue there? Alright, so originally I wanted to pick Seth, but I think Drew had the best pitch, and I really hope there's like unique things of like Drew actually trolling Punk. So I think I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre and just clipping through jacket here. I don't know, who knows? If these really are much different, I would be open to going back. I'm definitely gonna do the alternate like comedic storylines I didn't get to play, but I would be open to potentially going back and seeing some of this stuff. We'll see if it's good. But I'm gonna go with Drew in this one.
You make the rounds and talk to everyone who wants a piece of Mutiny at Survivor Series yet?
That's a lot of people. I wanted to hear from you one more time before my partner and I make the call.
Here's my case then. Quit sitting on the fence and put me in your damn team. Nobody else is gonna make childish misfit Punk madder than I am.
Wait, so what if I say I'm not sure yet and come back again?
I hear you, Drew, and you're one of the top contenders. But you know the stakes. We could literally lose WWE if we don't win at Survivor Series. My partner and I have to be absolutely sure.
I'm sure if you pick anyone other than me, then you and your partner will live with the consequences.
Alright, so what if I just go back in again?
You make the rounds and talk to everyone who wants a piece
Okay, it's the same thing.
That's a lot of people.
Here's my case then.
Actually, I want to hear what the other people say
I'm
then.
sure
Because it seems like they have one more set of unique dialogue, and then it just repeats. So let's hear what Seth and Jay have to say.
So have you made your decision? The clock's ticking, and I'm ready to light up Punk and NXT.
I'm not quite there yet, Seth. I need a bit more time to weigh everything out.
Fine, but this isn't just about strategy. It's my legacy on the line here. We need to move, and fast. Let's not drag this out.
Yeah. Probably just look like a weirdo pacing around the locker room talking to a bunch of people.
I've been thinking, Oos. If reaching out to Jimmy will help, I'll do it. You were right. This is too important to let anything stand in the way.
That's good to hear, but I'm still trying to find the best angle. Give me a bit more time. Just be ready.
Say the word, and I'll reach out.
By the way, I'm recording this right after Raw, where Gunther absolutely destroyed Jimmy Uso. It was a great segment, man. It was pretty savage, though.
You make the rounds and talk
All right,
to
here,
him.
we're going to go with Drew
That's a
McIntyre in
lot.
this one.
Here's my case then.
You know what, Drew? You're right. We need Punk off balance, and nobody's gonna knock him off his perch like you. You're on the team.
Great. Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Confirmed story, Army of Punkness. So they are separate stories. And by the way, I wonder if they ran this by CM Punk if it's okay to make fun of his MMA stuff, but I mean, who knows? Pretty crazy, man. Drew McIntyre has no love for CM Punk and wants... Yeah, there's no chance to read those on the Series X because it just loads too fast. Alright, so it's an underground match, which is what I figured he was talking about.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match.
Oh, he's actually wearing something different? We need to see. I guess I'm playing as Drew then? Because I'm not going to be in this match, right? If so... Oh, he's actually wearing gloves, too.
As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out. And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire way to get his attention.
MMA rules means we're about to see Drew hit even harder.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
Although I can't wait to mess around with the PC version of this game because I've seen that it's possible to actually change the NPCs outside the ring to like anybody in the game apparently.
Here's your punching bag for the evening.
Oh, who am I facing? This is gonna be good. It's probably that one. Yeah, what's his name? Like Adrian something?
This
Adrian Buck,
is the
yeah,
best
because he's like an
talent the GM
actual
can afford.
MMA guy in the local
Shudder to
talent
think
pool.
What they spend on catering.
Well, actually, the GM asked me to bring in my favorite vegan recipes.
Oh, great. And the GM's gonna pay for that slop?
Wait, I was supposed to get paid? Not the other way around?
I'm gonna drop this man with the Claymore and knock him out. I gotta say, playing is... Well, I'm assuming, unless something happens, I'm assuming I'm playing as McIntyre here. Playing as like other superstars in this story, I think it's a good idea for sure. To be honest though, I think if it was up to me, I would shift the whole... Well, I don't know, because people like to have their own original characters. I was going to say just make it where you play as actual superstars in the stories and drop the create a superstar aspect. But I know people like to make their own person, so they probably won't ever do that again.
Is an underground match.
I guess people would argue that's what Showcase is for, but still.
By knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
And from Louisville, Kentucky.
If I land one punch, and I've landed one more punch than CM Punk did in his fight. It's funny though. I know people make fun of Punk's MMA stuff, but I mean, he tried. I mean, there's something to that, I guess. Oh!
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's
I'm getting exposed already. Maybe this is harder than I thought. Okay, so Drew's got resiliency and rage. Probably my two favorite paybacks, to be honest. Alright, it's bad start.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not
sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back
Okay.
from a move like that.
Let's actually do something here. Tee off on him. I got Drew McIntyre. But I mean, going back to Punk's MMA stuff, I guess my criticism of it was that like he just got like immediately like put on like the biggest stage, even though he didn't prove himself. When I'm sure there's people that were for years, you know, working on like smaller stages to like earn that spot, and then just because he's famous, he gets that spot. That was kind of my issue with it. And then like I remember someone I've always been a huge fan of is Jason David Frank, who was the original Green Ranger from Power Rangers. Unfortunately passed, but he was one of the people kind of critical of CM Punk, and he actually offered to fight CM Punk in that match, and Punk was really like unprofessional to him. I didn't really like the way he talked to Jason there. Future Shock DDT? No? Okay, you reversed. You know what I need to do? Throw him into the post, because I love this animation. Hard Irish whip in the post. It's so brutal, dude.
Drew flexing his muscle as he attempts to rally the troops.
But yeah, I really wanted Jason to be the one to fight Punk for sure, because Jason was like, you know, of course he was in Power Rangers, which he's known for, but he was actually a legit MMA guy. He had like, I think, maybe 10 or so fights, maybe a little bit more than that. I think he won all of them, if I remember correctly. But yeah, when Punk was kind of like dismissing Jason's like credibility, that really pissed me off, to be honest. That's why I say I like Punk, but I get why like sometimes he says stuff that just riles people up.
Tipping the scales a bit here. Big boot to the guts.
Okay, I gotta watch out. He has a signature. I don't know what his signature is. Oh, here we go. Ready? What? Why didn't let me do the Claymore? I think he was still stuck in an animation or something. Oh, reversal. Dragon Screw. Actually, can you do corner finishers still without the ropes? I mean, I guess probably because you don't need the ropes, right? But like people like Shawn Michaels, don't they grab the ropes to tune up the band? Let's see, I'm gonna try it. No, you can't. I'll do a fake one. I'll do a wake up taunt and do it. Going for the Claymore. Oh! Okay, I could knock him out with that chair. See, he's in danger state. Weapons will knock him out. Sometimes high flying moves knock him out. Signatures, finishers will knock him out. I think I'm going to go for Rage and then another finisher, though. But he can get out of danger state if he, I think, hits me with a certain amount of moves or like a finisher or something or a reversal. Okay, he's stunned. I just got to get enough for Rage. I hear it's over. Claymore! My God, you watching, Punk? What did I prove by beating up this local talent, though? And by the way, going back to Jason David Frank, I remember he did make an appearance at some indie wrestling thing. I think in another timeline, he could have been a good wrestler. Like, obviously, like he was great on like Power Rangers and stuff, but like, he was good at acting too. He had like a great personality, man. I miss him so much, but yeah, he could have been great in wrestling, in my opinion, if he would have chose to pursue that. But he was like a legit martial artist in real life.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Wow, he didn't mention anything about MMA. Did they not tell him what the whole segment was with Drew? I'm kind of curious what he would have said about Jey Uso there, because like obviously with Seth and Drew there's history, but I must prepare for my confrontation with Carney Laconic Punk. Real funny Drew McIntyre when CM Punk gets his hands on your Scottish Warrior cosplay and ass, you won't be joking anymore. Okay. No DMs. This is Drew's phone, technically. I was gonna say as the attribute upgrade. I kind of wonder though if I did a. I know you can't do live events, probably, right? Yeah. All right, red boots.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
Oh, I need to change my colors on my other guys.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Jesus.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
Alright. You want some of those cookies behind me? Alright, still playing as Drew. Alright. Go to the match. The leader of Mutiny to appear on Raw. CM Punk has promised to confront Drew McIntyre tonight. Live on Netflix. Okay, I thought we were just, like, it said go to match, so I guess we're wrestling, but I don't know if, like, I thought there was gonna be, like, a cutscene or something, too.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk.
I guess I'll watch Drew's entrance again. Usually I skip it if it's a repeat entrance, but this is normal gear Drew, so I'll watch it again. Plus, it's a cool entrance motion for sure.
Surprised CM Punk agreed to face Drew McIntyre here tonight on Raw.
Maybe Punk was sick of running, Byron. At a certain point, you have to show up and get what's coming to you.
Oh, I'm glad I watched it.
So close to CM Punk catching a Claymore.
Because there's unique commentary for this. It's pretty cool. Alright, see CM Punk Mutiny attire here. Trying to hear if they boom, but there's like no reaction, it seems like. Guess when he comes out, maybe? What? Alright, not what I expected at all. Why though?
You can feel the fury coming off of Drew McIntyre right now in waves, staring at this CM Punk imposter Kevin Owens. Punk might be having a laugh sitting at home right now, but KO is about to pay the price.
How about we bust up the third-person camera? I wish it was actually CM Punk, because you can get a really cool shot right here when he's on the apron. Guess KO will do it, though. And by the way, something I've noticed when I've been playing this is, people have been complaining about how, you know how in like the upper right corner, like the watermark or whatever it's called, like where it says your name, that it stays on permanently during the whole games, but sometimes for me it just disappears. Like, look, it's not here right now. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I don't really know what's the deal with that. Because look, my name's not in the corner, but sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't.
Sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens. The last thing I want to do is give CM
Big shove into big shoulder.
What we're watching right now is the receipt.
I guess Drew got trolled this time. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked.
Gets lifted into position.
He avoids the contact.
Big reversal here.
Sole of foot meets the stomach. One and nice.
So KO going crazy here.
The pin.
Reverses the pin.
Nice reversal.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to.
Alright, I'm hitting with the damage taunt here. I wonder if this is gonna be like a cutscene type thing or what. I think so far there's only been one match that
Has been hooked, looking for slice.
what?
But a
I
counter.
think there's only been one match that's ended via cutscene actually though.
He saw it coming.
Alright, come here. Oh!
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Blast off. Oh, that's it.
Man, I hate that animation so much. I feel like I say that like every time though I see it. It's just so floaty and unrealistic.
Flatten the target. Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Big reversal.
Stops that offense from connecting.
I want to see what the next objective is before I use my signature.
Great power. Inverted suplex.
Hit a Claymore on KO on the center of the entrance stage.
Owens set to the outside.
Okay.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Glasgow kiss by McIntyre.
Okay, I gotta finish now. I get center of the entrance stage, so I gotta get him way up here. There's count out though. This might be tough with the legend computer.
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Or you think he'll follow me up here? I know when it gets to 5, they instantly come back. So I gotta be like right here. Okay, that failed. Why did it do a clothesline though? Center of the entrance stage. Oh, wasted all my stamina. Alright, so he will follow me. I just gotta get a fresh count here. I'm gonna get my stamina up higher.
KO putting his focus on the crowd. Don't waste your time with them, Kevin. They're a lost cause. They'll never be cool.
Yeah, this might be more annoying than I thought here.
Misses the target. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh, why didn't it do the cutscene before? I hit the thing and it tried to clothesline instead. No!
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Why are they not dressed up as CM Punk? What? Can you unlock these?
And here comes Kevin.
I mean, you could just make these in the creation studio pretty easily, though.
Punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Gonna slip.
Oh my god.
Maybe they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury.
No!
GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the
GG
locker room going to
Punk.
stop this mutiny assault?
Wait, she's not even wearing CM Punk trunks. Isn't that Zelina Vega's trunks?
Mutiny, and Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Damn. What a bunch of punks. Oh, there you go. Ended via cutscene. Save us, headbangers. Drew McIntyre's worst nightmare. Multiple CM Punks. You got exactly what you wish for, McIntyre. You got CM Punk in the ring and 2 more CM Punks outside the ring. Damn. Destroyed, kid.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
Valid point.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Alright, this is what I want, a Drew McIntyre cutscene with the microphone. Hopefully CM Punk actually shows up too. I want to see them. Nice play, CM Punk. Really showed me and the WWE Universe exactly what kind of coward you truly are. You've always been running your mouth, and just like MMA, I can do better than you. Tune in next week to have a seat under my learning tree. The learning tree! Brave words come from a guy writing posts from a hospital bed. Look who's the fine china now. It's funny how they're kind of poking fun at Punk a lot here. The MMA stuff, people saying he's injury prone. Like, Jesus, man.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here. I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go.
It's CM Punk.
It's the real Punk this time. It's him. CM Punk is here.
Mutiny attire.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew?
Using the Claymore sword to block the door. That's hilarious.
And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
Oh my God, red boots.
Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens. Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most
Oh, I'm still Drew.
dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down the dogs, you get fleas, Saxton.
As Drew put the Anaconda Vice on Kevin Owens.
Just launched his opponent overhead, belly to belly.
No idea where this one's heading.
Wait, how? Do I have it or something? Oh, signature or finisher? Does it just change? Oh, it changes all of his stuff to Anaconda Vice, that's why.
Impressive counter by KO. And the probability
I don't know what Red Boots is doing. What are you doing, you goofball? Here, I'll switch to him, I guess. Ah! Oh my God! All right, come here. It's kind of interesting though to see like an alternate timeline where Drew McIntyre is actually the good guy and Punk is the bad guy. I mean, it doesn't really change much. They're still acting the same, with the exception of Punk. I guess he's acting a little bit more cowardly and like kind of like in his SES days, I guess, Straight Society. But it's still interesting nonetheless. Big reversal. I don't know what just happened. Or if he's stunned, it's free. And a kind of vice. Why? Alright, this guy knocked him out. I got 2 finishers as Drew here. It should be easy. Oh!
What's he gonna do here? The foot DDT.
Red Boots is being a big goofball here.
Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another in the chest.
Alright, just get out of here. You and your giant boots are in the way, man. Alright, that's it. I'm making you get out of here.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oh my god, why is the AI so useless? Is that so hard to do?
Kick to the gut. The setup. Up and face first. Oh no. Look what we have here. We have no idea what's
Oh my,
coming
dude, the computer is annoying me so much right now. Oh my god. Alright, just let me do this. Oh my god. And a kind of ice.
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything. Caught him with a big boot on the apron.
Alright, weapon could be my friend here. I just need to get him in danger state.
Sharp damage. You can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Oh, man. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? He's able to dodge out of the way. Taking this thing out onto the
Drew,
floor.
please don't.
Here we go. Hulk is in some serious trouble. Oh, that'll
Stop, just let me finish this.
take another one.
There, it's over. Oh my god. Man, the computer tag matches is so bad. They're just in the way, man.
Sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own moves. When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda device, he should ask himself some serious questions about who.
It's kind of annoying though how they made all of his signatures and finishers Anaconda Vice. Like I wanted to do the Claymore after I did the objective, but it didn't let me because they were all Anaconda Vices.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously, we couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
Stay on Raw as Red Boots, go to SmackDown as Cassidy Sears. Well, I think we should switch to SmackDown. I don't know what happens if I go to Raw, though, if I recruit more people, or... But let's go to SmackDown.
I'm going to SmackDown to see who wants to join the party.
I don't know how you could possibly find another partner as good as me, but time's a-wasting.
Alright, there you go. Army of Punkness complete. That was a pretty quick story, I guess, compared to the other ones, but I guess this is a good part to, or a good place to stop the part, I guess. Alright, so next time I guess we'll try to recruit someone from the women's division as Cassidy here, so I'll see you then.